seconds, and they're looking like that in these early
game. And the game today is Frosinone against Juventus.
Two, Alan, don't we?
Yes, it looks that way. I mean, this formation went out of fashion for a number of years, particularly in England, but a few managers prefer to bring it back now.
Wholesale changes for Juventus. Leonardo Bonucci starts alongside Martin Cáceres in the heart of defence. Miralem Pjanic starts, looking to continue his great form in midfield.
And the great man is up front today, Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's got that well out of harm's way. Brown.
He's got it back again from his teammate. In quickly.
Miralem Pjanic. Leonardo Bonucci.
He screened the ball well there. Throw in here. And the keeper can collect this one.
Miralem Pjanic. Martin Cáceres. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass.
Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection.
Oh, the crowd delighted with this. Maybe this set piece could lead to something.
In goes the corner. And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Using his physical power to protect the ball. He's given it away. Do you think the visitors can keep this run going, Alan? They're looking for win number 5 in succession.
Well, they almost come here as favourites, don't they, on form? So let's see if they can dominate possession.
These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Trying to turn over the play here. Alba. The shot's on! Douglas Costa. The shot gets blocked. Cristiano Ronaldo so good in the air. Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Strange game at the moment, the attacking team having all the ball, but not really making many chances because the opposition are defending in numbers.
Miralem Pjanic.
It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that. Could get the ball into the box now. Douglas Costa. In goes the tackle, and it's a corner because of it. Swung in from the corner. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly mistimed that one.
I'd be very surprised if Juventus don't win this one. Here's Douglas Costa. Alexandro. Miralem Pjanic.
Well, this could be promising here.
And there is some backup for him in this position.
Douglas Costa! Not really getting the radar right from that kind of position.
Well, he's getting some daggers from his teammates there.
And you'll be able to see on EA Sports this Serie A fixture involving the hosts. Coman.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Chance to put it in the box from here. Sandro. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball.
Good defensive clearance there.
Opportunity to cross it now.
Sandro put in from the wide area. Defended well.
Deflected out for a throw. Douglas Costa. Nice clean save. Strong, powerful clearance.
Now this is an interesting attack. He's got his shot off now. Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they're absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference is this time that they put the ball past the goalkeeper. Good finish, and they're looking a very classy side at the moment.
It was almost an air of, well, we expected this when the goal was celebrated. Nothing too extravagant. I think they know they're the better side and they expect to win.
No, I think they do. There's a certain swagger to their play, an inner self-belief. They know they're better, and they're showing it out on that pitch.
Juventus, as predicted, have the lead. Mikel Rico. Lorenzo Arialdo. Brown.
And shoots! The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Crowd urging him to have a shot. The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp.
Well, it is Juventus having to work really hard here to protect this lead with half-time approaching.
The playmaker here is Miralem Pjanic.
And they can't get near him, can they?
Mikel Rico.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. And they get it away. Shot on! No doubt that's a corner. Here comes the corner. The equaliser here. It's wonderful work from the goalkeeper again from the header.
Well, he was on his toes, he was ready for it. Good stop.
Miralem Pjanic. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Deschilio. Miralem Pjanic. Just working away to try and find an opening.
Well, how defensive have they become at the moment? Just sitting in their own half and letting the opposition pass the ball around in front of them. Maybe they feel they're not going to be hurt. Can finish it off! And the board shows 3 added minutes.
Miralem Pjanic. Martin Cáceres.
Douglas, now the shot! Kept his concentration, the goalkeeper, and because of...
Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. I think as we reflect on the first half, that the manager has said to his players, look, there could be a banana skin here, make sure you don't slip on it.
Well, that's quite right, and top marks therefore for their professionalism. They've come out here and they haven't relaxed by any stretch. They've been superb, actually.
So, here's the kick-off, the game is underway, sit back and enjoy. Swung in from the corner. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well,
He timed that one.
now this is an interesting attack. He's got his shot off now. Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference...
Juventus played well in that first half. They deserved their lead. Second half now, we'll see what they're made of for that. Deschilio. Miralem Pjanic.
Ronaldo. Douglas Costa.
Chance to put it in the box from here. Won it back with an interception. And he bangs it away. Deschilio.
And that's across the field to try and switch the play. A lot of patience here from Juventus. Ronaldo. Douglas, shots on here. Goal kick here.
What about Juventus's next match, Alan?
They're playing Bologna in their next match in Serie A, and I think they're going to coast home.
Douglas Costa. Deschilio.
First touch was poor.
Well, the ball hit him, the referee. What could he do about it? Miralem Pjanic. Aldo.
Now Coman. Working the opposition over a little bit here with their passing. He's got his shot off now. Straightforward stop. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Pjanic. Home team ready to make a change. Sandro. Good place to win the ball here. Deschilio. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Deflected out for a throw. Well, no surprise at this stage in the game that the managers are thinking about making changes. In fact, both managers are here, and we will get a substitution apiece. Brown. Douglas Costa. Going forward well. Looking to supply Cristiano Ronaldo. Pjanic. Coman. He has cleared it well. Has had a go. That's really connected well, and disappointed to see that fly off target.
Yeah, somebody in the crowd more in danger from that shot.
Mikel Rico. Lorenzo Arialdo. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And now he's looking for some support.
The shot's on! Off the bar and in!
Well, sometimes it comes out, but I think he deserves his lot there.
Well, in it goes. Via the underside of the bar, always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but he's hit it hard and true and got his reward.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. So away we go at 1-1. Matuidi. Leonardo Bonucci. Here's Alexandra. Coman. Deschilio. Federico Bernardeschi. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Leonardo Bonucci. Matuidi. Mikel Rico. Put into the middle. Headed back into the middle. Defended well. Well, that will be a throw. Brown. Got to be. By the standards of this game, that was a great chance.
It was never going to be a match of lots of scoring opportunities, and
Mikel Rico.
Into the attacking third. Here's a chance to whip it in. Well, he's taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner. One of the players that we really thought at the start of the game would be the sort of guy we're talking at the end for the right reasons, but we might not mention him in a positive way, the way he's played today.
Well, he's got into good positions, but I don't know whether his confidence is low. He's had some opportunities to test the keeper, maybe put his team ahead, but it hasn't happened.
Swung in from the corner. Made the challenge well. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Kingsley Coman. Federico Bernardeschi. Getting forward well as a team now. Bernardeschi. That's good support play from his teammates. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Brown. Cristiano Ronaldo. Matuidi. Matuidi. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Now this is an interesting attack. Cleared away by the defender. Counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. Guiding it through. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? Can really get at the opposition here. Well, they got away with it in the end. Mikel Rico. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Oh, what a chance, but the interception has denied them that. Is this going to end level, or are we going to get a winner in the closing minutes? Be tough for any team to lose this, but what a win it would be if there is a successful side. Aldo. Shots on here. And that's a corner for Juventus. Cristiano Ronaldo to be replaced here. Here comes the corner. And shoots! The shot gets blocked. Matuidi. That's when you need a defender to show his class, and he's done just that. And that's a throw for Juventus. Miralem Pjanic. Won it back with an interception. Well, they sense the chance to win it now. Great chance to go in front, and they have done. And with such little time to go, that must win the match.
Well, it looks that way, doesn't it? And all they've got to do now is concentrate defensively.
It gets better and better for the team that wasn't fancied at all today. They're in Wonderland.
Well, aren't they? Just look at the faces. They weren't expecting this coming into it, but so close to a famous victory now.
Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much of an opportunity to come back. I think that could be decisive.
Bernardeschi. It's all or nothing really now for Juventus, taking risks in the pursuit of this late equaliser. The whistle's gone for the last time today. I think we thought that this team would be brushed aside. They proved those thoughts to be very misguided.
Well, I think they'll get a real pat on the back from their manager because they gave it their all. Didn't leave anything out on the pitch there today.
This is a very disappointing result in the context of their season. Being beaten away from home and failing to score.
Yeah, unusual for them. They weren't really as flamboyant going forward as they have been all year. I'll be hoping that's just a blip.
So, here's the kick-off. The game is underway. Sit back and enjoy. It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full, and the fans are getting to fever pitch. Hi there again. Welcome to you, Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith, welcoming you to the Allianz Stadium. And here for you today, Juventus against Bologna. The Juventus lineup there. Looking at the lineup, he's got all the play that's been a feature of his team.
Yeah, and many of the opponents has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
Back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid. They've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. They're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. They can be a front foot. We'll wait and see.
So, Juventus get us underway here. Leonardo Bonucci, Matuidi, Miralem Pjanic, Douglas Costa, trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Room now out of the wing. Definitely a throw in there. Now Tweedy. Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. Leonardo Bonucci. It's a very good interception. Getting forward well as a team now. Well, the Juventus players arriving here today full of confidence. You can understand that.
You've just seen them look at the pitch beforehand. They looked absolutely supremely confident.
He's got support here. Dybala trying to find an opening. Panicking. Oh, no penalty, but it is definitely a free kick. And that, for the referee, tested his judgment.
Well, the players are in the ref's ear there, claiming a penalty. Interesting to see the replay, whether he did get it right. I think he fancies this, you know. He's so capable from this distance.
That's a good strike in the end, and just wide.
Yeah, he did hit it well. Not sure the keeper was getting there, you know.
Well, with that one so close, they won't want to be giving away many more free kicks.
Well, maybe next time he'll fancy to go one better, because that wasn't far off hitting the target.
Well, these two players, perhaps we picked out as the likely candidates to keep a special eye on. Alan Smith.
I love watching this pair play. They haven't disappointed this season. They've been the most threatening players for me, for both their teams.
The defenders managed to get in the way there. Pjanic. Leonardo Bonucci. Matuidi. On to Ronaldo. Douglas Costa. And Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Douglas Costa. Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again. And they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again. Such a difficult thing to score on a regular basis at this level of football. But they have found the answer. They've got the formula.
The goal from Douglas Costa. And what a strike that is. Two keepers wouldn't have stopped that top left. Brilliant. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that. But these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Juventus, as predicted, have the lead. Gemelli. Andrea Poli. In strongly. Matuidi. Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Joao Cancelo. Juve give it away. Dybala. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Couldn't it straight away. Matuidi. Gemelli. And it goes back to Szczesny. Matuidi. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The other side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. He can cross it now. Joao Cancelo. Dybala. Probing away. Trying to find room for a shot, maybe. And there is some backup for him in this position. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. Leonardo Bonucci. Pjanic. Well, whether they're being force back, or whether they're just doing this as a tactic. It's hard to understand at the moment, because they're just saying, well, you throw your punches at us and we'll ride them. Dybala. There is a team that can really hurt you with the number of passes that they play. Dybala. Good play from Juventus to get into these attacking areas. So we'll restart with a throw. Douglas Costa. Here's a chance. Dybala. Oh, really close. Great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right. Unlucky.
Pjanic. Matuidi. Here's Douglas Costa. Aldo. Matuidi. On to Dybala. Good distance to the clearance then. Miralem Pjanic. Ronaldo. Pjanic. Cancelo. Well, they're waltzing through again. So much attacking confidence. Another goal. They're 2 up now. All the prospects here are of more goals to come. They're the most exciting team that you could ever wish to watch. And they never really disappoint you. They make chances. Most importantly, they take their chances. Their efficiency in front of goal is phenomenal. Widen the margin here to 2-0. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Well, there'll be more work for Juventus to do in the second half, Alan, won't there? But it looks as though they're going to go in front at the break.
Yeah, they've missed some decent chances, so just need to...
Shots on here. Oh, it's in there. No keeper in the world could have stopped that up there. It's a marvellous sight. Even looking again at the replay, Alan, isn't it? A goal up in the top corner like that.
Yeah, I think he'll enjoy watching that one later tonight. Always spectacular.
Let's see the replay now. Off we go again, 2-1. Leonardo Bonucci. Very stylish, Alan, in possession, Miralem Pjanic.
Yeah, he's an elegant passer of the ball.
Cancelo. There's some potential in this move. Good deep cross towards the far post. This might be dangerous from the corner. Here's a replay again of the goal.
And what a goal it was. Top right-hand corner from that distance. It's exceptional.
Driven in by Dybala. It's a corner coming up yet again. taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes wide.
On the back of a truly fantastic season, Juventus really have raised the bar, particularly for their own supporters. And they're probably not over-content with the way the team have played in front of them today. There's plenty of time in the second half for them to produce their very best.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
Trying to find a way through here, probing away. He has cleared it well. Pulgar.
Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but you can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. He's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Is going to continue here. You've got 4 minutes of added time.
Now, can he take them on?
Andrea Poli.
A bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. The opponents around him, that's good screening of the football, trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper.
Well, the referee is blown for half-time here with 2-1 the score.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Got himself a goal, but he does need a little bit of a helping hand.
So, Juventus get us underway here. A good strike in the end, and just wide.
Yeah, he did hit it well. Not sure the keeper was getting there, you know.
Aldo. Douglas Costa.
Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again, and they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again.
Miralem Pjanic.
Douglas Costa. Here's a chance. Dybala. Oh, really close. Great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight.
Start of the second half for you. Andrea Poli. Here's Chiellini. Here's Alexandra. Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Dybala. Alexandra. Matuidi.
The game being played in one half of the pitch at the moment. The team with possession finding it hard, though, to get into areas where they're going to score a goal.
Miralem Pjanic. And that's a throw for Juventus.
Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Napoli. Attacking well here. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Well, that would be a throw. Pulga. Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other.
Can he finish? And there's the cutback.
That's deflected behind, it will be a corner.
Oh, the crowd delighted with this. Maybe this set piece could lead to something.
First man defending, and they haven't done that from the corner.
What do you think about Bologna's next game?
Well, they're playing Udinese in the next match in Serie A. I think it'll be fine.
Lovely ball from Ronaldo. In on the goalkeeper. Cleared away, well away from goal.
Juventus will get the throw. Bonucci. Alexandro. Nice interplay between the two of them. Looking to supply Cristiano Ronaldo. That's offside. Referee has stopped the play as soon as the flag went up. Throw for Juventus. Juventus with the substitution. Matuidi. Joao Cancelo. Alexandro. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pulga. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and the pass goes straight to the opposition. Soars. And up went the flag. Offside given, free kick. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. They might have played him in here. Good cross by Juan Cuadrado.
Well, they're waltzing through again. So much attacking confidence. Another goal. They're 2 up now. All the prospects here are of more goals to come. They're the most exciting team that you could ever wish to watch. And they never really disappoint you. They make chances, but most importantly, they take their chances. Their efficiency in front of goal is phenomenal. 2 for him on the day. And 2 very well taken goals.
Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Shot off! He scored! That's a very well taken goal indeed. Right down, swept into the bottom corner.
Well, that's a great goal. He showed a lot of composure, not to mention skill, to find the bottom corner like that.
For Juventus, an important goal. It really should wrap up the game for them.
Yeah, ruthless there with the way that they took it, and I think that's it for them.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Well, it's great when a plan comes together, and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Matuidi, great play again with the ball.
Well, he's totally dictating the tempo out there. He's a great asset for his team.
Cuadrado. Back with an interception. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. It was a good idea to try and use the width on the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw. It's going to be a double substitution. Leonardo Bonucci. Matuidi, Miralem Pjanic. Juventus are going to make the substitution. They are a class act as a team, this group of players. Quick and they're slick with their work.
Well, the manager will be enjoying the sight of it, but he'll also be demanding an end product to it.
Defended well. Cuadrado. Joao Cancelo. There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. He's got support here. He could cross it from here. Interception here. Pjanic. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. He's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Miralem Pjanic. Matuidi had to come back into his own half to get hold of possession here. Leonardo Bonucci. And shoots! He's got the technique to deal with the press. Gemayli. Leonardo Bonucci. Here's Alexandro. Miralem Pjanic. Alexandro. Well, they can see out time like this. Unless the opposition become a bit more dynamic, and they'll win the match. Here's Alexandro. Leonardo Bonucci. Chiellini. Alexandro. Read the play well to intercept. Gemayli. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
referee's had a good look and decided on what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Pjanic. Came in with a challenge. Gemali. Leonardo Bonucci. Here's Alexandra. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. The victory today goes to Juventus. Well, at times you thought they got a bit greedy, but why not? I mean, if you're on top of an opponent like they were here today, rub it in.
Well, they did. They were ruthless, weren't they? They rubbed their faces into the dirt, and the hallmark of top side.
Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again, and they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again.
Miralem Pjanic.
Douglas Costa. Here's a chance. Dybala. Oh, really close. Great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right. Unlucky.
Joao Cancelo.
Well, they're waltzing through again. So much attacking confidence. Another goal. They're 2 up now. All the prospects here are of more goals. Shots on here. Oh, it's in there. No keeper in the world could have stopped that up there. And in it goes. And here's the shot. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen.
They might have played him in here.
Good cross by Juan Cuadrado.
Well, they're waltzing through again. So much attacking confidence. Another goal. They're 2 up now. All the prospects here are... Shots on. He scored. That's a very well taken goal indeed. Right down, swept into the bottom corner. It's a game, really, we don't have to sell for you. It's got such a fascinating history. You know the interest. We could have sold the stadium out, what, 5-6 times over, I reckon, because of the history of the rivalry here. Hopefully it lives up to the billing.
A big hello to you all and welcome to the Juventus Stadium, where myself, Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith will call the action forward. And
here for you today, Juventus, and they play Napoli. It's been a no-show for Napoli so far this season. They haven't hit their best form at all, and they'll need to climb up the table.
Well, yeah, early days, but I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, Martin, but doesn't look a happy camp, and that Champions League spot looks to be an uphill battle at the moment.
Juventus make one change. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays with Giorgio Chiellini as the centre-backs. Miralem Pjanic starts with Blaise Matuidi in the centre of the park. And the great man is up front today, Cristiano Ronaldo. Showed it in their home match, their last match against Bologna.
Superb 4-1 win. But I just don't think they're going to do the same here. I think they're going to draw.
Well, the kickoff is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football with Juventus very much to the fore.
Chance in there off the goalkeeper.
That's a good clearance because it's got the ball well out of harm's way. Aldo trying to turn over the play here.
Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here.
Well, these two players, that's we picked out as the likely candidates to keep a special eye on. Alan Smith.
Well, two excellent attacking players we are treated to seeing. I'm really enjoying good seasons, and I'm expecting a bit more of the same today.
Here's Alexandro. It's a very good interception. But it clears the danger. Juventus will get the throw. Joao Cancelo. Going forward well. Made the challenge well. Not going to go for that yellow card here. Just a free kick.
Well, I know it is miles away from goal, but it is.
Free kick on target, but not really troubling the goalkeeper.
Opportunity in a wider area. Now Koulibaly. Callahan. Here's a chance to attack. Being closed down here. Miralem Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. Chiellini. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Zielinski. Allen. Werner.
probing with the pass.
Douglas Costa. Dybala. João Cancelo. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. He's given it away, Ronaldo. Jose Callejon. Insigne.
Now Callejon. Good challenge.
Dybala. And Ronaldo. Douglas Costa.
Pjanic. Miralem Pjanic.
Shots on here. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance?
Miralem Pjanic.
What we get to see, of course the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
Raul Albiol. Allen. Werner. Werner. Well, here comes the support. He's got out there quickly and stopped the ball coming in. João Cancelo. Matuidi. The opponents around him, that's good screening of the football. Dybala. João Cancelo. Pressed high here. He screened the ball well there. Insigne. Jose Callejon. Well, in it goes. Well, that's easy for the goalkeeper, Szczesny.
But the chance opened up here for Dybala.
Allen. Insigne. Jose Callejon. It's good work between these two. Matuidi.
Defended well. And shoots!
Oh, that would have looked great if it had flown in, but in the end it didn't fly very close at all.
No, he looked a bit embarrassed after that effort.
Allen. Werner. Now Koulibaly. They've got a man out wide. Thiago Silva. João Cancelo. Miralem Pjanic. And they've spread it out wide here. And the aim of the cross is towards Dybala. Cleared away by the defender. It's become a rather defensive policy here with a team that's camped really in its own half at the moment. And that does let the opposition have free possession. They can really come at you. It's risky. Trying to find an opening.
Dybala! The big hitters have hit again. They go in front. And with their attacking prowess, no one's surprised here. It's just a matter of who's going to score the goals. You know they are going to score. They've got so many different ways of breaking down the opposition. Well, he got to the position
creation of maximum opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity to squander.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was an easy chance, but you have got to be there. And, this lad has got the knack of doing that.
It's Juventus in front. Albiol, Allen, Insigne. On the back of a truly fantastic season, Juventus really have raised the bar with their own supporters. They're not over-content with the way the team have played in front of them today. There's plenty of time in the second half for them to produce their very best. Miralem Pjanic. Could whip it in from here.
Far too close across to the keeper. Dybala is looking for the cross. Tried his luck.
Decent effort there, and they still have this lead, but it could have been widened.
Wonder whether that might be a turning point and whether it might give the opposition the confidence to come back at this side.
And the time to be added on here is a minimum of 3 minutes.
Trying to get involved, I think, the forward by coming this deep to get on the ball.
Joao Cancelo. That's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, I thought he looked lively in that first half. Really sharp and obviously got the goal. Another 45 of that and he'll be well pleased.
Well, the kick-off is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football.
Become a rather defensive policy here.
Trying to find an opening.
Dybala! The big hitters have hit again. They go in front, and with their attacking prowess, no one's surprised.
Kick-off here for the start of the second half.
They're going to have to take him off. There's no question about it. He's injured. Now Tweedy trying to steer it through. Now it's Dybala played in.
Room for the cross.
Now the shot! Not frightened at going for goal from a tight angle there.
Yeah, it was tight, but he caught it well. Not a bad effort.
Dybala. This is going to be a throw. Raul Albiol. Jose Callahan.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Werner with Kalidou Koulibaly. Allen.
Albiol. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Joao Cancelo. Sami Khedira. Here's Alexandro. Matuidi. Khedira. Not sure how risky this might be, playing the ball around in their own half. Maybe some threat to their lead. Thiago Silva. Being closed down here. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Werner. Matuidi. Got the ball and they're going at the opposition with speed. Just lost their way at the crucial moment of that counter-attack and they've lost the ball. Werner. Here's Chiellini. Matuidi. Alexandro. It's one back. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. He just kicked it a little bit there and pass goes straight to the opposition. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. The back pass to Wojciech Szczesny. Excellent interception. And here's the shot. Called the goalkeeper into action here, he's done well. Well, that's gone behind, it'll be a corner. Corner played in. Well, that's good defending. Sami Khedira. Douglas Costa. Here's Alexandro. Referee has blown and he's given the free kick. Cleared away, well away from goal. Jose Callejon. Allen. Little private game between the two of them. Supporting player alongside. That's a fine challenge and he's got the ball. Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment. Substitution for Napoli. Juventus will get the throw.
I think you could see at the time that he was hurt in that challenge, and in the end, yeah, no chance. He's got to come off.
And 20 minutes to go. Allen. Milik. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Koulibaly. Werner. Allen. Thiago Silva. On to Ronaldo. Napoli's substitution coming up. Now Callejon. Cleared away by the defender. Allen. Milik. In powerfully there. Sami Khedira. Khedira. Dybala. Going forward well. He's taken a touch there of the defender. It will be a corner. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution.
Swung in from the corner. And they get it away. Douglas Costa. With Ronaldo. Had a real chance to get in a goal then.
That's a proper old-fashioned clearance there from the defender.
Kadira with Douglas Costa.
Defender on his toes. That's proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone. Substitute getting ready for Juventus.
Lovely ball. Still just one in front, but for the goalkeeper it would have been two.
Well, maybe they'll get a bit of belief late on in this game after such a fantastic stop.
That's the way to do it, I would say. The way Juventus have done it here, they've not given the opposition a sniff. Although we've got a few minutes to go, this has been comprehensive.
Trying to manage the situation here by just keeping the ball and keeping the lead.
Tight against the touchline. Pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in.
And this is going to be a change here for the team that is leading. And it's clearly a tactical one to try and cement that winning position. Thiago Silva. Joao Cancelo.
Well, we've had some chances, Alan, but it's a while since we've had a goal. They've still got the lead.
Yeah, and they're knocking the ball about with a fair bit of confidence, and they look pretty secure with this lead at the moment. That could soon change, though, of course.
Dybala, he wants to shoot, you can see that. That's a good clearance because it's got the ball well out of harm's way. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
He's played really well. He's a thorn in the side of those opposing defenders and took his goal really well.
And shoots! Oh, that would have looked great if it had flown in, but in the end it didn't fly very close at all.
No, he looked a bit embarrassed after that effort.
Saw the pass coming and got there first. Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Well, this could be their last chance to salvage something from this. This could bring them level, and it does!
Oh, he's come to his side's rescue with that late one. That might just have earned him a draw, or maybe more.
Well, they've got it in the very nick of time, in stoppage time. They're level.
But all second half they've kept plugging away, and you have to say in the end they deserved it.
So away we go at 1-1.
Thiago Silva. Alexandro. Sami Khedira.
Well, that is the final whistle, and it's finished all square.
Well, this has ended level, and there's something to smile about for both the managers as they shake hands down on the touchline.
You get these days, don't you? You can't be at your best every week, and neither of these teams were.
Well, he was carrying the team at times, wasn't he, today? But he couldn't produce the win for them.
Well, when the chance came late on, he never looked like missing. Tucked it away really well.
Well, the kickoff is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football.
It's become a rather defensive policy here, trying to find an opening.
Dybala! The big hitters have hit again. They go in front, and with their attacking prowess, no one's surprised here. Tried his luck.
Decent effort there, and they still have this lead, but it could have been widened.
Just wonder whether that might be a turning point and whether it might give the opposition.
Now it's Dybala played in.
Room for the cross.
And now the shot.
Not frightened at going for goal from a tight angle there.
Yeah, it was tight, but he caught it well. Not a bad effort.
And here's the shot. And the shot's called the goalkeeper into action here. He's done well.
Oh, that would have looked great if it had flown in, but in the end it didn't fly very close at all.
No, he looked a bit embarrassed after that effort.
Well, this could be their last chance to salvage something from this.
And this could bring them level. And it does.
Oh, he's come to his side's rescue with that lane one. That might just have earned him a draw, or maybe more.